I'm here with Darren Billinger, trainer-driver of Come On Frank, and what a great run it was Saturday night, Darren.
Yeah, it's great to have him back. I think he's at peak fitness now, and I'm extremely happy. He's as sound as a boot, and yeah, I thought his run was terrific. He's a stayer, not a sprinter, so he made it into a stayers race, and yeah, it certainly worked out that way.
Yeah, that's what I thought I was going to say. You eased him back from the start, but you didn't tuck him in at all. He was still three deep, and then you went forward and made him work.
Yeah, we went to Menangle a couple of years ago, and everyone over there said the mile races are harder than the 2300s because they go all the way, and so you need a big, strong horse. So I attacked that as a 1300-metre race, and yeah, the proof was in the pudding. Well,
it was, and his toughness showed out at the end. You know, after doing all that, they really weren't going to beat him.
No, well, once he gets to the front, he got to the front about 400 too early, but he likes to knock off. But yeah, as soon as the horse came up to him on the outside, well, he put his mind back on the job.
Well, that's a sign of these good horses, you know, they just won't let other horses go past them, will they?
Well, no, he likes to win, and that's a great attribute, but he doesn't like to win by far.
Very photogenic.
Yes, it was great. He got a lot of photos from the Botra night, and it was a great night by Botra. Congratulations to them. In the speech, I mentioned his Facebook friends, and I reckon we had a big roar from the grandstand, so he must have had 100 or 200 people here just to come and see him. So he's certainly a draw card, and he's certainly great for the family and for the racing.
Well, I think that's fantastic. And what have you got planned for him in the future? There's talk about Smoking Up coming over. You'd take him on, wouldn't you?
Well, Lance is a very good friend of mine, and when I go to Melbourne, most times I stay with Lance, and I'm actually going to Melbourne this week for the Italian Cup. Yeah, so I'll have a chat to Lance about that, but I know he wants to bring him over here for some special farewell for Smoking Up. So, yeah, if it's just him and me line up, well, so be it.
Gee, there's a bit of a rumour. That'd be fantastic if that happened.
Yeah, well, we just like racing at home, and we don't get races at home very often, so when they're on, we're on, and no one's going to scare us off.
So Frank's in the Italian Cup Saturday night?
Well, he's in the nomination, so as long as he gets a run, he'll be going around Milton on Friday.
Well, that'll be fantastic, and all the best, and it's great that he's going over on the big stage, and gee, wouldn't it be lovely to see him and Smoking Up in a race together? Oh,
well, Smoking Up's won $3.5 million. He's an absolute champion, and as Trigger as we know him, he's just what we all aim to be, and it'd just be a pleasure to be out in the track with him.
Well, look, he is an out-and-out champion, and Frank is, well, he's a legendary horse, a horse of the people, and to have them both in a race like that, well, you know, if we don't get a crowd out here, then I don't know how we're going to ever do it.
Oh, well, as long as it's publicised. We had a great meeting last Saturday night, and there wasn't much publicity about that either. So, you know, it needs to, people just don't know it's on. They're not going to come, are they? So publicity is everything.
You're dead right, Darren, and congratulations with Frank. I'm so glad he's back to his best, and all the best for Saturday night.
Thanks very much.
Owner-driver of Come On Frank, the people's horse, Darren Billinger.